Hello and welcome back to Down the Track. In this episode, we'll be previewing the game between Delhi Capitals and Mumbai Indians. It's the battle of the two finalists of last season, Mumbai getting the better of Delhi in the finals. But it's a new season, new things can happen. This game is in Chennai, so I immediately give Mumbai the advantage because they've been, accustomed to the conditions now. They've adjusted to it. They know how the pitch behaves. They know what the ground dimensions are. Whereas Delhi have been playing the games in Mumbai where it's better for batting. Chennai has been more, bowler friendly. The cutters, the spin as well, and in general, it's been difficult to bat on, especially in the last 10 overs. Whereas in Mumbai, apart from one or two occasions, it's been a batting paradise. So Delhi will have to adjust really quickly. They do have the bowlers in the likes of Rabada, Avesh Khan, Wokes, Ashwin. These guys will use these conditions really well, I feel, and that's where Mumbai will be tested, especially the batsmen. But the biggest challenge for Delhi will be facing the Mumbai bowlers, the likes of Bumrah, Rahul Chahar, who's been impressive wicket-taking form. Trent Bolt has been absolutely sensational in the death. That's going to be a big challenge for Delhi. How does Shikhar Dhawan adjust? He's had a wonderful two games in Mumbai. Just recently against Punjab, scoring 90 was a wonderful knock. He won't be able to bat in the same fluency here. He'll have to be a bit smart. Him and Shaw will need to make use of the new ball because the last 10 overs will be difficult. I think batting first as well will be imperative for both teams. It'll be interesting to see how it goes because both teams do have really good bowlers, and it's just the batting I'm a bit worried about. And whereas the Mumbai batsman, the likes of Rohit Sharma, he looked in good nick. He's adjusting to the pace. Surya Kumar, he can adjust anytime, anywhere. Pollard has, got a couple sixes under his belt and is looking confident. Ishan Kishan struggled there, and he's such a wonderful talent. So that's why it might be a test for Delhi. The likes of Pant, he likes to play his shots. So does Prithvi Shaw, so does Stoinis. How do they play? I think Steve Smith will be key in this game. The way he approached the Punjab game was a bit strange. He was being a bit too aggressive, even though Dhawan was scoring the runs. So I think Smith will need to anchor the innings. Maybe we get a Rahane in there as well, just to rotate the strike, because we've seen in the last 10 overs in Chennai, it's very difficult to even rotate strike. So you need a batsman who necessarily doesn't need to get the boundaries, but who can keep the scoreboard taking, get the ones and twos, find the gaps. You need batsmen like that, and I think Rahane and Smith will be key there. Maybe you can't play both of them, but if you do play, one of them will have to take the role. And I think it's going to be a really good game. Rahul Chahar, like I said, has been so good. Can Ashwin produce that kind of role? He's an off spinner. Chahar is more of a wicket taker. And what Rahul Chahar has done is kept tossing the ball up. The slowness of the pitch has helped him, but also even when he's got hit, he's tempted the batsman more. And on this pitch, it's very difficult to hit every ball for six. So it'll be interesting to see. The game between Bangalore and KKR was a bit more batting friendly, but even their batting first was a big advantage. But it all sets up for a mouth-watering contest. I'm just keen to see how Delhi will adjust to the conditions. Mumbai have that middle order there. They have someone like a Pollard, Hardik Pandya. They can always step up. But the Pandya brothers with the bat we haven't seen them yet. But Krunal has been good with the ball. Has been economical. Hardik in particular will want to make things right and score some runs under his belt. Ishan Kishan as well. He struggled against Rashid Khan. How will he adapt? How will he come out of this? For Delhi, like I said, Marcus Stoinis will be pivotal as well with the bat. If he gets with the ball as well, his slower cutters will be very useful on this pitch. And I think it's good. It's a really good game. Right now, I'm favoring Mumbai. I think they have an advantage going into this game because they're used to the conditions and they have a sensational team as well. And the team has adapted quickly after losing to Bangalore. They know exactly now what the ground brings, and they've adjusted to that accordingly. The spinners have stepped up. That was a weakness we talked about in our previews, but the likes of Rahul Chahar has done a really good job. Krunal has supported him really well. So it'll be very exciting to see how this game pans out. The players to watch out for me from Delhi, it will be either Steve Smith or Rahane, whoever plays, because rotation of strike, like I said, will be key. And then in their bowling department, Rabada, because I think despite being it spin friendly and everything, Rabada has the cutters, he has the faster deliveries. He'll make it difficult for the batsman. Can he pick up early wickets and then in the death choke the Mumbai batsman? In this kind of pitch, even the slight one boundary or two boundaries in the final overs can be very crucial. So how does Rabada bowl in the death with the likes of Vokes, with Avesh Khan? If Nokia can come back, that'll be a huge thing for Delhi. But then who does they play instead of? Does he play instead of Smith, which might hamper their batting? Or instead of Stoinis, he gives all-round options. So that will be the call they'll have to take. Maybe Nokia for Vokes, but Vokes hasn't done much wrong. apart from being slightly expensive, but everyone was expensive against Punjab. A lot of bowlers were. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. For Mumbai, the players to watch out, I mentioned, I think, Rohit Sharma earlier. I think he's looking in good touch. Can he give them an even better start than he did against Sunrisers? And then in the bowling, the death bowlers, Bumrah, Bolt, and then Chahar as well. These guys, the wicket takers, make it very difficult for batsmen to score runs. All in all, it should be an exciting game. It might be a low to mid scoring thriller, but let's see what holds if the pitch changes or doesn't. Yeah, I can't wait to see that. Comment with your predictions. What do you think is going to happen in the match? And make sure you like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much for joining me.